Every child deserves a nursery, a school, security, and knowing they're not going to be made homeless tomorrow. My role is to try and bring people together and give a voice to those people who've been ignored by elites in the past. Is it right that thousands of people sleep on the streets of our country every night? Is it right that children are being brought up in bed and breakfast hotels, overcrowded flats on 6-month contracts?
Like, my girlfriend's pregnant, I cannot afford a flat, I'm having to move out of London. The reason why is because all the land that was publicly owned is being sold off.
At the moment we have nearly 126 families across the UK being evicted every day, and through a mix of welfare cuts and benefit sanctions, private landlords and privatisation of our housing, people being forced out onto the street and forced out of London. A very clear thing we can do is open up the properties which are lying there empty. A lot of them are council owned. The councils want to sell off to private investors to build private luxury apartments. Why are people paying absolutely extortionate rents, working every hour they possibly can just to try and pay the rent and not putting food on the table because of that? Being involved in the housing movement in London, we are constantly asked, there's other things happening in other cities, and gentrification is happening everywhere. We're often asked to come and speak at events and talk about how to resist evictions and how to fight these processes of gentrification, which are turfing people out of city centres and out of their homes.
I'm in this election campaign because I want to see a different style, a more collective style of leadership of the Labour Party. I want to see the Labour Party representing the ambitions, the hopes and the imagination of lots of people who want to live in a more cohesive, more equal, more decent, more tolerant society. And young people have joined in their thousands to help achieve that. We are a campaign of a lot of people wanting to see something very different in our society, and it is very exciting that we can achieve that together. And so let's take politics away from the idea that there's some superman individual somewhere that's going to do it for you. Sorry, those days are long gone. The era of the super personality are long gone. This is the